Alright guys, welcome back. It's Aussie Free Girl here with another video for you all. We are doing a grocery haul. We are, full disclosure, over budget. Not by a lot, but we are over budget. But I did go hard in on the fruit this week because we love fruit and veggies. But they had some banging deals on a few things that I've been desperate for, like mangoes I got for hubby and the kids, and it's my anniversary this week, so I got a pavlova on special to have with some of that fresh fruit for a treat, and just some good stuff. So don't forget, if you like this kind of content, to like, comment, subscribe, click the little notification bell to be notified when I post new videos, which is meant to be every day at the moment, but you can all see how well I've been doing on that. I will update you on the new posting schedule once I get my shit together. Let's do this. All right, so let's start at the fruit shop, which came to $58. It came to $62, but hubby got a $4 drink. Bubby is playing in the background over there. But $62 minus the $4 drink, so $58. With the honeydews, we had those for 48 cents each, so I grabbed one for 3 days this week. I also have a watermelon from last week left over, so I will be having that as well. We have a bucket of pink apples that came to 5 large apples. We have a bag of Lebanese cucumbers, which were $3.99, which is not super cheap, but I'm feeling salad at the moment. 88 cents for a bunch of shallots. I'm still growing shallots. They're not quite as much. They're not enough to feed us what we need, so I'm still buying them at the moment, but I will chop these off and start them as well and just keep adding to my little collection. We have these Lebanese zucchini, which was the same price for a bag of Lebanese zucchini as it was for a bag of normal zucchini, so I thought we'd try this. We like to try new things and have that kind of variety in our shopping and in our eating. We have a 500-gram bag of green beans. Again, not super cheap, but I was just really excited for them. So $2.99 for a bag of those. 88 cents for these truss tomatoes. They're cocktail size, which is perfect because hubby doesn't eat tomatoes, but everybody else does. So there's 3 packs of those. They can be school lunches. They can go in salads. They can go in cooking. They'll be great. We have $2.99 a kilo for the green apples. We got a bucket lot of those. It was $1.99 for the oranges, but they were just looking so lovely this week, really large ones, and I've been craving oranges and vitamin C like it's going crazy, so I grabbed, I think, 7 of those. The carrots were 68 cents a kilo, so I got 3.3 kilos. The bag ripped in the car, rolled around the back seat, so I have to go double check in a minute and vacuum out my car to make sure there aren't any hidden carrots under some of the seats that will then be gross and smelly. But we go through about at least 2 kilos a week, sometimes a little more, sometimes just a little less. So I got just over 3 because these are beautiful carrots, and kids take them in lunch boxes. We have them in fresh, we have them in cooking, and I can always chop and freeze them for another time. We have the mangoes I was keen for, well, everybody's keen for, and I got a bucket lot. So they had individual ones for 98 cents. They were quite small though. Or they had the bucket lot with these for $5.99 for the bucket. So I got 7 of those, and they're a bit bigger than my fist. So 7 of those for $6. I feel like that's a great deal. $1.99 is the normal price for green Peckham pears at my local fruit shop. And I like them because they're smaller, so this is about the size that the baby has every time he has some. And my daughter and we're the ones that eat them the most, and these are about the size we use per portion. So got those. We got $2.99 for a kilo of onions, which is pretty good at the moment. And then when I went to Coles after, they actually had a kilo for 92 cents on clearance, and they're nice small ones. They'll be fine, stored correctly, but I'll get to the Coles stuff in a second. We had $1.99 for a lettuce. I got a nice big one. So we're definitely having salad, cucumbers, lettuce, carrots, tomatoes, shallots, onions. We have everything we need there. I'm thinking some bacon, some chicken, pre-cooked chicken, some ranch or some garlic aioli, and maybe some corn or something else to spice it up, and some gluten-free croutons. So that sounds good. And then over here, we have $6.99 for a 5-kilo bag of washed white potatoes. Yes, I can get them cheaper if I buy them brushed and not washed, but I don't have time for that. And this is one of the things that I will pay a little more to have because I hate washing potatoes. And the last thing from the fruit shop was this bag of corn chips. They're gluten-free and they were $4.99. Yes, pricey, but I was keen to have maybe some nachos this week, make a nacho dip plate or something, so I grabbed those as well. So that's that $58 from the fruit shop. Now let's go to the meat shop because that's nice and quick and easy. Over here we have a $25 tray of beef, so usually it would be nearly $29 at $24.99 a kilo, so just over a kilo, and I got it for $25. That will be sliced up and will become probably 3 beef meals usually. And I got 3 chickens for $12 in a bag deal. You've seen me get that a lot. I'm about to cook them up now, and that'll be chicken for salads, chicken for meals, shredded chicken for the freezer, gravy, stock. I'm gonna do a big cook up, and I may or may not record that for you guys. So all up, that was $25 and $12. What's that? $37 off the top of my head. $37 at the meat shop. Now coming over here, we've got Coles. We have $1.50 for the delights. I went shopping hungry, so that's why there's a lot of snacky things. And I've been having issues with keeping gluten-free, quick and easy things that I can eat in the house, especially when the kids are busy and they have appointments, or the baby's sick, or the baby's out of sorts, or he's teething. Being able to shove something in my face really quickly is super important. And I do have some blood pressure things going on where it's important that I eat a little bit often and make sure I'm snacking in a good way. And also that I'm having something salty and protein. So I did get a few things like that. So we got the dollar. So we've got some fruit-filled lunchbox snacks at the back there for the kids at $4.50. $2.80 on special. I got these Belvita breakfast cookies for lunches. They like that as a treat. So it'll be 3 days of those for the kids. Gluten-free crackers, and there was a second pack of the original kind that I already ate, but that is included in this total. A fruit bread for $5.80, bit ridiculous, and a Wonder gluten-free loaf. I haven't tried this one yet, but it was one of the cheaper ones, and I'm gonna try it, and it was $6.70 on special. Coming down for $2.80, we have the nut bars to keep in my purse if my blood sugar or my blood pressure is low, or I just need a pick-me-up. I can grab them out of my bag and have something really quick. I'm gonna keep some in the nappy bag. I used to do this. I got out of the habit when everything happened with COVID in August, and now I need to start doing it again. This was on special. It was $3 for this, and I thought these were really cute. I wanted to try garlic Philadelphia, but it comes in 4 little portions, so I don't have to keep putting the lid back on and dipping into the same one. So I thought that would be interesting, and I could cut them apart and take them as lunches or something when I have appointments. I got 2 dips. One I've already eaten with those crackers over there. I got French onion and spring onion, and it was 2 for $6 this week at Coles. Don't get me started on the sandwich slices. So I haven't bought these since before inflation hit. They used to be $10 for the block, so $10 a kilo. And that was a lot of money, but they're really nice. They're nice thick slices, and they're really great for doing bulk sandwiches. I looked at them today and my mind was blown because these were $12.50 a kilo, meaning they went up 25%. If that's not inflation, I don't know what is. It's ridiculous. But I did get those because the kids and hubby have requested ham and cheese sandwiches, and we haven't done that in a while. And we also got the ham back there, which was, I believe, $5.80 when I looked at the receipt. I had to send Mr. Nine back to get that, so I didn't actually see that on the shelf. And then finally, we have the pavlova I talked about, which was on special this week for $5.80. We're gonna have that with some mango, some lime, some cream I have frozen, and I think I might have a can of passion fruit pulp somewhere, or my lovely mother-in-law might have some passion fruits left on her vine. And that's what we're gonna have for a treat for tonight, because yesterday was my 7-year anniversary with my lovely partner, and it's the little things like that that make life worth living, right? So we have 58 over here. We had 37 at the meat shop, and Coles came to, hey, it's okay, $73 and I believe 15 cents off the top of my head. I will pop it up on the screen now. Don't forget, if you like this kind of content, to like, comment, and subscribe. Click the little notification bell to be notified when I post new videos. And drop down below if you want me to do a updated video on how I prep this amount of food coming into our house. And for those that are new here, this is mostly for this week, but I also buy things that will carry over. So the potatoes will probably last us just about a month, maybe 5-6 weeks, depending on how much we have. The carrots, some weeks I may go through 1 kilo, some weeks we may go through 3 or 4 kilos, and I do actually have about 1.5 kilos in the fridge, so that'll probably be enough carrots for this week and next week. The mangoes will be completely gone. The pears might have 1 or 2 last till the end of the week, but I doubt it. The oranges will be mostly gone. The apples will both be completely gone. The shallots will be gone. The cucumbers, I might have a couple left over. The beans, I might have a few left over, and the tomatoes, I might have a few left over. The honeydew will be completely gone, and the chicken will be prepped and eaten this week, but also some of it will go into the freezer for future meals, whether I have them this week, next week, or 2 months from now. Same with the beef. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, guys. And I thought it might be interesting just to have a look what's left in my fridge. So I still have most of these little cukes, which I'm gonna make a priority to feed to the baby for the next couple of days. And then I might even pickle some of them because I don't know if they're gonna last. I've defrosted a pork mince at the back there. Those are my bread ends from my last gluten-free bread. I have a bigger one in the freezer that I just haven't put it in. And then when I have enough, I turn it into breadcrumbs. Here's the last of the shallots from last week, which are going to be used tonight. I have a couple of Asian veg left, which are starting to look not so great, but they're not too bad. I've got them sitting in fresh water, so I'll use those in the next 2 or 3 days. I have some of the lettuce there, which doesn't look too crash hot, which I will use tonight, as well as these. I have half an onion, which I will put into the freezer in a bag for stock because I don't really want to chop that up. I have a leftover orange. I have some butter. I have a yogurt I picked up yesterday because it was on special and I wanted a cold drink while I was out yesterday. So I grabbed this. It was $4.50 and I'm going to make some more yogurt this week. I have some cabbage left, which I'll push over. There we go. And 1 loaf of bread. And this is the veggie drawer. Couple of orange, actually I think those oranges are, the kids have put them in here for now. I have some pears left over from last week, couple of tomatoes, couple of potatoes, which I'm going to have to check because that one looks green, and some not so great looking carrots, which I'll use up tonight or I will chop up for the freezer. Plus some milk and all my condiments and a few eggs.